Hello, universe. Welcome to my world. Usually when we do Angelina Jordan videos, we may hear one song through many different artists and finish with Angelina. But today we're doing something completely different, and we're looking at one of her techniques, which is not spoken about very much at all, and that is her phrasing. And that's what we're doing today. Now, I'm not a vocal coach. I'm not a musician. I'm just a guy who calls them as I see them. So I'm not going to use words like runs and melismas and technical words like a vocal coach does. And one of the things that Angelina Jordan does, like a very skilled athlete, she virtually changes direction in mid-step, which is unexpected and which is the height of creativity and which is why we can watch her over and over again. Now, as a point of departure, let's listen to Angelina Jordan using a phrase which is very, very different from the original. When Lewis Capaldi ends his song, Someone You Loved, he sings it very well and classically, but then when Angelina Jordan does the same line, every word is much more layered, and the last word that she sings, loved, she puts a run through it which ripples. And she does this technique very often, and there are dozens and dozens of different examples that we can give for this. I was getting kinda used to being someone you loved. I let my guard down and you pulled her up. I was getting kinda used to being someone you loved. But we're going to focus on her phrasing of her original approach to the words and to the lines. When she covered The House of the Rising Sun by the Animals, when she sings My Mother Was a Tailor, she sung it in a completely different way than the original. When Eric Burdon sung the word mother and sung the word tailor, he projected them equally, although the word tailor was a lower octave. But when Angelina sings that same line, the word mother is twice as long, and the word tailor is trailed off. She barely finishes the word. The massive difference in the phrasing between these two. My mother was a tailor. My mother was a tailor. And it's amazing how she can sing the same line in so many different ways. It reminds me of Monet's famous painting of the cathedral. Different paintings of the same cathedral, different angles, different times of day, different colors, and that's what Angelina Jordan does vocally. When she sings, It Hurts My Soul, she breathes life into it in so many different ways. The first time, she's making a statement. The second time, she is extending the word soul. The third time, she's adding tenderness and vulnerability. The fourth time, it's tenderness, vulnerability, and pain. And the fifth time, it has a very obvious degree of finality to it. It is my soul. It is my soul. Yeah. It hurts my soul. And 13-year-old Angelina, when she sings Whitney Houston's I Have Nothing, the last line, she starts spectacularly, but then suddenly she tenderizes it. Suddenly she goes into tender mode. I have nothing, nothing, nothing if I don't have you. You have. And when Angelina Jordan recently sings If I Were a Boy, when she sings And Everything You Had Was Destroyed, the way she trails off and collapses and makes the word destroyed very tender, the way she minimizes the word destroyed is completely different than the original. It's really, really striking, the choice that she made and how she treated the word destroyed.
Until you lose the one you wanted, 'cause you've taken her for granted, and everything you have got destroyed. Till you lose the one you wanted, 'cause you've taken her for granted, and everything you have got destroyed.
And also very recently with Toby Gad, they did a new song called Bad Valentine. And in the middle of the song, she sings, I'm a bad Valentine, 4 times, 4 different ways, 4 different impact. And she captures different levels of attitude and sass with it. Really striking.
I'm a bad Valentine. I'm a bad Valentine. I'm a bad Valentine. Yes, I'm a bad Valentine.
So with Angelina, it's not just her voice, it's not just her runs, it's her phrasing as well. And this is something which is not very much talked about. But this is part of the magic, and even when we're not aware of it, it gives a freshness and originality, and it makes it very easy to listen to her over and over again because what she's doing is so original. We will continue to hear how original Angelina is in the future. Okay, gang, I'm out of here. I'll catch you later. Bye.